Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. All of our previous posts or videos have been all about knives, and I really wanted to share with you some of the other things that I like to collect and items that I also sell at my retail location. So today we're going to jump into and look at some of the GI Joe action figures that I've been collecting, and in particular one that I really like, and that is the Croc Master. So let me give you a shot. I'll turn the camera on and give you a shot at some of these, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So obviously you could have probably noticed them in the background, but I've got all of the Croc Master over here in this corner of the room, and I'm going to walk you through each of these because I have every single release from the Croc Master from GI Joe, but I don't. They're all new in package except for the very first release, which is the 1987 version. Now I do have it complete, which is going to be this guy right here. You can see he's got his Croc Fiona with him. He's got the leash on her, and then he's got his whip, and then you see he's even got his little breathing apparatus tube that goes into his shoulder there. So that's the 1987 version. And then every one of the ones after that I will have complete, which will be this one right here. That is from this guy right here. Is the schoolhouse or fun school, I should say. You can see underneath Fiona there it says fun school, and this is a version that was produced in India by Fun School when they purchased the rights from Hasbro. And this particular one was, I believe the release date is either 2001 or 2002. And this particular one I got, pull this down, we'll take a look at the back, was manufactured to be sold in Russia. Because you can see that everything on the back here was produced in Russian. So I thought that was pretty unique. And also the one thing that I've kind of read and learned, and most of you that follow this type of stuff will probably know, is that you can see the cardstock they use is very thin. It's very flimsy. That's just how they were. Supposedly the actual plastics themselves were a little brittle also, but it looks great in the package. So I don't know how it would be if you pulled it out. But that's the 2001, 2002 ish version. And then the next one will be the '05, which most people that I've seen don't care for this version. I've got both an open version, which is that guy right there. And then you can see that Fiona is just totally different too. It's just like totally different design. And I don't know, I guess they were trying to make him look more like an alligator or crocodile, I should say, because alligator is a totally different thing, but make him look more like a crocodile. And then this is the 2-pack here, and this is the 2005 version. And I'll give you guys a look at the back of this one. Most people don't care for this one. I think it's cool because it's just so different, and it really is kind of an ugly version of the action figure, but I still like it, and I thought it was cool that it came in a 2-pack. There is another 2-pack version that we'll look at here shortly, but yeah. So this is the 2005 version of that one, and then we'll move into the next release, which is going to be the 2008 version. Make sure I don't knock Tomax over there. And then up here, you'll see this is more towards like the original style of packaging that you would get when, when I grew up in the '80s, so I grew up with, going to the grocery store and checking all these out on the aisle, and just really thought they were amazing. And this is more towards that style of what you would have seen in the store. and it's more of version of like the 2001, 2002 release that we just looked at. But so you got the file card back here on the back, and then just all the other guys and gals that you would have been able to get, all the other characters. So this is the 2008 version, and I really like this version. I think it's good. I think it's really cool. You can see him there. There's Fiona with the leash, and then him with his whip, Croc Master with his whip, and I like the card art as well. It's really, really cool. So, and then the next version from that, which is essentially the same character, they just changed up the colors and stuff. I don't really understand why they made him like this mustard yellow color, but I do like that the leash on Fiona is silver, more like a chain looking thing. That's kind of cool, a chain leash. But you can see that the card art is different as well. I think I prefer the other one, the 2008, but this is the 2011 version. I'll pull that down. We can check out the back of that one, the back of that card. Totally, you can see a totally different setup there. This file card down there, and then has some different art here up on the top. So really, really cool. I like all of them. I like how they're all unique and how they're all different. Other than the front, you can see that these guys are they're pretty much the same figure. They're just colored differently. And then from 2011, we'll go to 2015. Let me see if I can grab this guy from back here and I don't knock over all these other guys. Let's see. Oh, that was close. Almost knocked over Tomax. So yeah, this is the double pack, and this is the 2015 release. And for some reason, they decided that Fiona needed to be red. Not sure what that's all about. Looks like there's almost some sort of net or something in there as well. And then there's a cobra in there with him. There's a snake in there as well. Another snake in there. And then he's got his gun. And so pretty much the same character. They just did like different paint on all of them. You can see this one now is just black and red. And then this one is a double pack, obviously, with blowtorch. Let's take a look at the back here. There we go. Different card art. Just has all Joes in the back, so no Cobra stuff there. But I thought it was neat. It's kind of unique, the colors on them. Not my favorite, but still I think it's nice to have the complete collection each release. And then the last one of all of the releases is the 2020 version, which is the classified version, which is what really drew me into this character overall, because as a kid I had Joe's, but I didn't have the Croc Master. I didn't know anything about the Croc Master, which is kind of crazy, right? But I didn't. And so when I saw this version of it, I was like, man, that's great. And so I've got it in box. It's sealed, hasn't been opened, just like the rest of them. But then I do have a bunch of open versions of this character there. You can see him. He's got just his whip there. And then down here on the bottom, below there, I have two more versions of that. And I've got them set up kind of differently using all the different accessories they come with. So this one, he's got his pistol and his knife that goes down in his boot there. And you can see I've got Fiona and her little baby crocodiles that come in the package. And then I've got the other version here where he's got like his hook and his whip. And then there's the other Fiona, which it's really amazing how much movement these have. The tail's great. The legs, the head, the mouth, it all moves. So that's it. That's my Croc Master collection. And then as you can see, I've got a lot of the other Cobra characters. Destro. Got the Televiper up there with a trouble bubble right there. And there's Zaymot, Tomax. There's an original 80s Destro there. And then I got some of the other guys back here. All the Joes are back over here. So I've got two versions of Duke back there. Flint, Sarge, Colonel Hawk, Dusty, and Beachhead, Bazooka, Spirit. Yeah, all the guys are here. Roadblock. There's Rakondo, two different versions of Rakondo. Airborne. Then I have some of the old school guys down here. Some of the originals down there. And then these over here, well, I did show you this one real quick as well. I've got this in package also. This is Wreckage and Tiger Paw. So got him chilling back here. I gotta say, it's this one is still new in the box, unopened, and man, that guy just looks so good. I mean, it's hard not to open this thing and put it together. Really should have bought two of these so I could have one open. But, oh well, maybe I'll get one in the future. And then these are all of the boxed ones that I don't have on display open. These are all sealed in package. So I've got Cobra Commander there. I've got Destro, Pimp Daddy Destro. A lot of guys aren't very fond of this one. I think it's cool. I really like it. Some of you guys out there are gonna pass on that. Zartan, and then down here in the bottom, all of these are you can see I try to keep them in order by number. Some of these I'd really like to open, but I don't know. I like the ones like these in box. Excuse me. These in box are. I don't understand why they just did that and didn't put they went away from the bubbles. I mean, yeah, the art looks cool, but I want to see the figure. So it's hard not to open these because I really want to have the figure on display. That's why I just like these so much, where you don't have to open the package. You can just check out the figure. This one was a gift from my buddy Blake. Hooked me up with that one. It's super awesome. And then this is another gift from my family, my wife and son, for Christmas. Super cool. The Sarge there, the Mad Marauders. And it's got the little tiny card. Yeah, that one's super rad. So I've got all these in box, and then I have a bunch of the retro cards. Oh, I do have. Oh, my rock and roll fell down over here. I'm gonna pick him up. Didn't even notice that. So I've got rock and roll in here, and I've also got. I think this is the 60th anniversary soldier. I don't remember the exact title for that. Those of you that you'll probably know about that guy right there, the infantry soldier, I think. I don't know. I don't have the box, so off the top of my head, I don't remember. And then let me show you also. I do have, just because we're in there looking at that, I also have this one of Shipwreck. Hold on a second. Let me get over here and I'll show you guys. So I've got some other stuff over here. I've got this one of Shipwreck. This is the Super 7 version, which a lot of people aren't really down with the Super 7 stuff, and I kind of agree because there's not much actuation on them, but I think that this version of Shipwreck is actually really cool. And I like that it's on the cards, similar to what it would have been like when I was a kid in the store. So I really like this version of the Super 7. I've seen a bunch of other ones, and I don't think they're very good. And then I found this one the other day at a card shop, and I was picking up some baseball cards, and they had some other stuff there, and I found this one as well. So there you go. There's another one to check out. But you can see, I mean, looking at there's not much actuation, on these at all, but I still think it's cool. So, and everybody likes Snake Eyes, right? It's got some cool card art on there. But for the most part, I'm in agreement with most of you guys that are not down with the Super 7 stuff, because I don't really care for it either. Oh, I found these at the dollar store as well. I thought they were kind of cool. So there's Cobra Commander. Then I've got, what was this one? There's a Duke. Found that one. And then here's a Snake Eyes. So thought those are pretty neat. Picked those up. And yeah, I'll show you some of the retro cards that I have from Classified. I mean, most of you guys already know about all that stuff, but a lot of these are from my Hasbro order for the store. We do sell all of these up there, so if you're local to us here in the Corpus Christi area, we're located in Portland, Texas. We're inside the Antique Mall. My mom had that. And what I got in here, oh, that's just an extra one of those. Here we go. We have all these for sale there at the store, so if you guys want to stop by, check us out. So got a Destro, super rad. That's the one that I have that you guys saw up top. It was an open version of this character, so just fantastic. This is one of the earlier releases, and you can see the card is real thin. That's something that they changed over time. I guess there was a lot of people not too happy about that. So you'll see as we get into some of these later releases, like this one right here. So this one is the Cobra Commander, and which I really liked it. This is a great one. It's really cool. But you can see that they thickened the card. They folded it over. You can see back here on the back right there where it folds over. So it's a lot nicer. Very, very thick. Stays straight. So, and then I'm keeping them in these boxes that Hasbro ships them. So some of these I did purchase online. They weren't through Hasbro for the store inventory, but yeah. And there's still quite a few that I need to pick up. I've gotten into a lot of other things, and I kind of paused on purchasing these. But there's the file card there. So sorry, my screen turned off for a second. I couldn't see what I was filming there. So yeah, I'll give you a shot of these other ones. I don't want this thing to be like an hour video, guys. I just want to give you, a shot of what I had in the collection, and give all of you guys a shot at some of the inventory that we would have available at our store. So there's Gung Ho, and then what else do we got down here? Let's see what else we got. What's the next one? These are going to be the earlier releases. They got the thin. They have the thin cards on them. But there's the Crimson Guard. Great looking. Another great looking figure. Here's the different version of the Cobra Commander. I don't know. I like them both. But I do like the other one that has the shiny, mask on the front there. I thought that was cool. But there's another version of Cobra Commander, and then I've got, this one is a Cobra Trooper. So that's a really good looking figure as well. And what else do we got? Then we got a bunch down here. These are just individual ones. Another. Oh, this one's Lady J. So this is the one that I have already loose that you would have seen up there with the rest of the open ones. I probably didn't mention, but there's Lady J. That's Flint's main squeeze there from the cartoon series, the original Sunbow series. What else do we got here? Oh, we got this one's a Sergeant Stalker. That's another, I'm getting a glare on there. Sorry about that, guys. That's another really good looking figure. I like how serious his face is. I mean, look at that. Stalker means business. All right, what else do we got? It's kind of hard to, sorry about that, guys. It's kind of hard to pull these out of the box and keep the camera still for you guys. These smaller boxes are hard to pull them out. Oh, there's the Recondo, which I have one of those already open. You guys would have seen that. Another great character. The card art's awesome on this one as well. Great looking figure, especially with his mustache. I mean, that sculpt on the face is great. Just overall, just a fantastic looking figure. So his pack and everything there, his hat, really cool. Like that one a lot. Got a few more to go here. What else do we got? Maybe have a couple left down there. Oh, this one's Beachhead. You guys saw him up top. Already got that one. Already looked at that one. Again, just the cards look great. All the card art just looks really, really good. And I mean, they nailed it with the retro because, I mean, this just reminds me of going to the store and seeing all of these on the aisle. I remember always wanting one of these when I went to the store, asking my parents to get me another one, which they usually did. Just cool. What do we got here? Oh, this is the Baroness. This is an earlier release because you can see it has that thin card on it. But this is a good looking figure. They've had over the years, they've had different versions of the Baroness, and not all of them were all that great. But I think that this one they did a really good job on. Check out the gun they give with her, man. That thing is crazy. There's the Baroness. What do we got? We got a couple more down here. Let's see what else we got. These might all be ones that we've already looked at. Oh no, I don't have this one open yet. This is the Cobra Eel. This is another good looking figure. I mean, these are all so good. They did such a great job with these. And yeah, the card art again is just really great. You can see all of his gear there. Yeah. So that's the Cobra Eel. We got a couple more to look at. Oh, this one is going to be Scarlet. I don't know that I don't think I have her open yet. So, give you a shot of the card art there. And then again, just A good looking figure. That's great. You have to add her ponytail because it won't fit in the package. So, see her crossbow and then all of her other gear there. All right, I think maybe we just have one left. That'll be pretty much it, guys. Which one is this one? What do we have in here? Oh, and this one's Duke. So you guys would have already kind of seen. You guys would have already kind of seen him. There you go. But at least you can see him in package and see all of his gear. But the card art on this one's just great. It's just a great version of him. And then you can see all of his gear there. His pack, the shovel, his gun. I don't really care for his helmet all that much. But yeah, everything else about him is pretty good. So and there's the look at the back. I mean, they all pretty much same. Have the file card there up on the top. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's going to be all of the ones what I have on here. Oh, that one's already open. Want to give you a shot kind of all the other things that we sell at the store and all the other things that I've been collecting over the past year. You can see I even have a Zartan Funko Pop up there. The only Funko Pop that I have is G.I. Joe. The other ones that are down here in the shelf, those are my son's. Those are Trenton's. He's had those for quite a while. I'm not a huge Funko Pop guy. I know a lot of you guys are, but that's just not really my thing. So then I'll give you a quick, before we get out of here, I'll give you a quick shot of these other G.I. Joe characters that I have way up here on the top. So you can see I've got the Snake Eyes there, and Storm Shadow, and there's a Cobra Commander there, Duke, and there's a Roadblock. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much going to do it. Just want to share that with you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I really had fun sharing that with all of you. I've got a lot of other things that I want to share with you guys. Recently gotten into sports cards. We're offering all of those up at the store. So I've got a lot of baseball cards, and then a lot of die cast and other figures. So I've got all kinds of stuff like that that we offer up at the store, and then a bunch that are in my collection. I've got them all here on this spinning rack. Also, I've got a bunch in my toolbox here. I've got some in there, and then some more in here. All the mystery models. So those of you that collect diecast, collect Hot Wheels, you'll probably know about the mystery models. Then I have all of these in here as well. These are double road, so there's stuff on the bottom too. But those are all the new things that I've been collecting over the last year, and just wanted to share that with all of you. So if you're interested in this, leave me a comment, and maybe we'll go into greater detail on some of the other things that I've been collecting. But until then, appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.